Hi, this is Kenny Albert. You're watching Bay Area Sports Wrap.
Downplay. Still gonna look crazy, bro.
Man, I gotta give it to Daniel Bullocks, man. He gave us a great indicator tape before the game, and he told me, when Drake London's at 2, he's gonna like to do option routes or he's gonna do a flat 7. And I seen the motion over. I seen him look at my where my leverage was, and I was like, okay, he running out. I gotta beat him to the spot. So I'm mad as hell I dropped the pick, bro. But at the end of the day, I'm glad we got the dub.
And everybody kind of thinks Robinson naturally in a moment like that. What made you decide that, okay, that's not necessarily what that play is going to be?
I just believed in it, man. Honestly, I think the biggest thing as a DB, you just got to trust your eyes, man, and trust your training. So when I knew that it was coming, man, I told me and Demo been drawing up plays where we was going to jump throughout the week. So I'm just glad that I got the look that I wanted and made the play when I could.
So many guys stepped up for players that were out, yourself included.
Yep.
What does it say about just this team that you have so many guys that can't do that?
Man, the only thing this is my first time really being able to play in the regular season on defense for 4 years, man. So I know there's a lot of dudes on this team, a lot of dudes that are second string, third string guys that are starters on other teams, man. So I think it just tells you a lot about this team, man. It just shows that we got talent all the way across the board, and whenever we need somebody to step up, we're going to step up. And big shout out to Hennessy, bro. When Brenda went down, I think he did a great job and got Christian McCaffery open to get some runs in.
What did it do to you guys to have Fred out there pregame and just in the building?
I mean, honestly, it did great for us because, we love seeing our captain, love seeing our leader, but we was already ready to go, man. And it's just seeing him just kind of took it from a 10 to an 11. So I know Tatum was ready, like us, our DBs. The Robert Saleh told us basically the game plan was going to be on our shoulders, and we was going to play a lot of man. So I think we got the job done, and we held them to what we needed to hold them, and then our D-line triggered on the run, and we ended up winning the game.
I just talked to Kyle Shanahan and asked about you. He says you guys make big plays all throughout the game, but I asked specifically about the fact that there was a time where you weren't the guy. You come in this season, you are making plays. How big of a game tonight to have those type of plays out there?
It's big, man. It's really big. Personally it's big, but at the end of the day, I'm just glad we won the game. And, I thank Kyle for the opportunity. I thank Coach Saleh and Daniel Bullocks for the opportunity because I told him, man, I'm going to leave it all out there, man, no matter what. So I don't care about being the guy. I just care about being the guy to make the play to win the game.
You guys going to start bounding off like the first pick, a reward for someone who brings it in?
Man, listen, we was already bounding. We was already, chopping it up about that. And I told him, I said, I'm going to be the first one. And his response is going to be, I'm going to get 2 after you. So, it's just it's a healthy competition. And I believe, the first pick, whoever gets it is going to be having a good prize at the end. Yep, appreciate you guys.
I'd ask you the same thing, that fourth down play. What were you guys thinking, and what enabled you to make that stop as a team?
Well, I got to give credit all to Chase Lucas. He dialed it up. He went and played great coverage, and got the PBU. Should have been a pick 6. But, we won the game, so I'm proud of him.
How big was it to step up in Fred's absence to win this game on Sunday Night Football here?
Oh, yeah, it was very big. We had a team coming in on a 2-game win streak that was pretty hot, high-power offense. So to come in and, play like that on defense, missing a lot of guys, second to none.
What can you say about Tatum Bethune stepping in and kind of, filling that void? Obviously not Fred Warner, but still played pretty good.
Oh, yeah, he's a true leader. That just shows you about his character, how relentless he is. He was called to do a job, a big job, and he came in and he succeeded at it.
I gotta ask, there was a little chirping headed into this game. How rewarding to get the game win now that it's over?
Oh, it felt good, because everything that I said was true. So, I appreciate that.
How good was it to stop Bijan, really, with the exception of that one drive in the second half? You guys kept them in check.
That just shows the defense. It was we understood the assignment. It was going to take all 11 guys, to rally to the ball and be able to stop a great runner like him. Appreciate y'all.
Different type of offense. They were getting the ball, spreading the ball around a good bit with screens and bounces and crack toss and all kinds of stuff. It was definitely a hustle game.
Do you feel like this was a game where you really felt more comfortable out there in this game?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like it just started with practice, honestly. We just kind of put together a great week of practice and preparation as a D-line, and I feel like it showed up tonight.
How did you feel Tatum Bethune was in communication today?
I feel like Tay did a great job stepping up for Fred. And with him going down, that's a big road to fill, big shoes to fill, and he definitely got it done.
Did you feel feel like you guys were being overlooked at all? I mean, everyone's talking about your the two anchors of your defense are out, and the 49ers aren't going to be the same. Did you feel like you guys had something to prove?
I don't feel like we necessarily got overlooked or anything like that, but injuries are unfortunately a part of our game, and the younger guys and guys that might not necessarily have been playing a lot of snaps were preparing like starters, and when their time came, they all stepped up.
What about just the way the defense stepped up in front of Fred's absence today? The way you guys were able to stop Bijan, with the exception of that one play.
We play as a defense, man. We're trained a certain way, play this defense a certain way, strain, effort, just physicality, man. And anybody who's plugged in to take over for an injured guy, man, they got to come with that same mentality. And I feel like everybody stepped up, man. Got a lot of stops on 3rd and 4th down, and we were able to get off the field, so that's big.
Did you feel the Huff sack right at the end of the first half that got the turnover and gave you guys the momentum, really changed the whole momentum of the game in that?
Oh, for sure. That was a big play, man. Whenever you're able to get a turnover on defense, it's a huge play, so that was big.
Thank you.
Hello, good people.
Trent, how much could you feel the difference in George being out there in the run game?
Huge difference. Huge difference. Adding a perennial Pro Bowler, All-Pro into the fold, whether pass or run, it's going to make a huge difference.
Do you feel like you guys got the monkey off your back with Christian having a huge game tonight?
No. We got to feel, that should be our plan every time. We should never say, oh, we got it, let's relax. And that should be, he's one of the better players on our team, so us putting the ball in his hands as much as possible works out good for us.
So go out there and not have two of your main guys on the defense, but then keep control of the game just about the entire way. How big was that, and how does it kind of speak to the resilience of this locker room and the team that you guys have this year?
Yeah, I think that's one of the big things is the resiliency of this group. We've taken a lot of gut punches, a lot of blows that, it would have been easy to fold, and I think a lot of people would have understood you lose not only two of your best players, but two of the best players that ever played the game, and Nick and Fred, not having Brock, obviously just getting George back, but not having him for 5 weeks. It's been tough. So, super proud of this team because, we could have gave up, could have tucked our tails and just looked forward to next year, but guys keep fighting, man. There's a lot of resiliency in this group.
So does this win feel like more of a steadying of the ship or just another win on a long season?
Just another win. Just another win. It's a good win. It's a win, that everybody's watching, national TV, versus a really good team. But it's just another win. We're only in week, 6?
8.
Yeah, 8. Really? Week 7.
Seven.
Just finished 7. Exactly. So got a long way to go. Not even halfway.
Trent, Kyle said that the first time this year he told the team when he runs, we want to run the ball 40 times.
Yeah.
He said it a lot previously.
Yeah, I was about to say it used to always be his message, but.
What did you think when he said that?
I knew that he would get 40 runs if he had the opportunity to, but I also understood that if we got behind, then that plan goes out the window. So we all understood that, not just me, and that was part of the reason why we all kept rallying together, trying to keep defense off the field, possess the ball, convert third downs, and allow us to get the 40 runs.
Where were you on the play where Connor Colby wrapped his arms around Christian to carry him into the end zone?
I had a front row seat. I was backside, so seeing that big 75 just grab him, I'm like, oh, I think that might work.
Do you feel Huff's sack and fumble turnover at the end of that first half changed momentum for you guys?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you saw one we got, right?
Yeah, the one,
Yeah, 100%. And, it's like I said, the defense without two of the best players, and they still making plays, and, Tatum did a hell of a job filling in for Fred. Obviously, he got the rest of the year to do it, so we're going to be behind him. And obviously, the pass rush, it's a group effort filling in for Nick, and I think they did a great job.
How did your group adjust to tell Jake, at center, he's been an Iron Man?
Yeah, it's tough. Luckily, we got Big Hen Dog back there, and, he's a veteran and really just as smart as Jake, really two of the smartest guys on our team. So he came in, it was actually a seamless fit.
Appreciate it.
Asked you a lot with his confidence in you, and that's why you had more snaps on the defense than on special teams. What has this week been for you? been like for you, but then how rewarding is a win knowing that that's been the case leading up to this moment?
This week's been pretty smooth, trying to keep the team, up with losing Fred, trying to, be more of a vocal leader on defense without Fred, and, preaching the standard of the 49er way, man, and how we play football. And I believe that the way, that style we play with, I believe we can go against any team, man, no matter who we got out there.
Having said all that, Bijan Robinson, everybody's talking about him. I think you guys held him to 40 yards rushing. You had that big fourth down play that really it was all on the line of that fourth down play. How did you guys prepare for both of those two things and do them so well?
Bijan, one of the greatest backs, in the NFL today. You need 11 guys, to go against him. Not one guy, can just tackle Bijan, man. He's a great back, so shout out to him. But we knew that coming into this game. We knew we were going to need 11 guys to the ball, and we executed that very well tonight.
Then the game's really on the line of that fourth down play. They can go ahead with a touchdown or tie it with a field goal. You guys stopped him, and then got down to the clinching touchdown. What are you guys doing on that particular play?
Sticking to it, man. Not trying to, just do our job. Everybody got a job on the team. Do your 111th, and let coach. Do your job, and we're going to execute it.
And then a guy like Chase Lucas makes a play. That makes all you guys feel good to have him contribute, doesn't it?
Man, we got ball players all over this defense, I feel like y'all starting to see now with some of our prime players out. You're going to see a lot of younger guys who've been ball players, but they may have been overshadowed by Bosa, Fred, our premier defenders. But we got ballers on this organization.
Speaking of them, Huff had that sack fumble at the end of the first half that allowed you guys to kick the field goal. Do you think that changed the momentum of the game for you guys at that point?
Yeah, absolutely. But, man, NFL, you can never say the game's over. So we didn't hang our hats on that and say, oh, we won a game. We waited till that clock hit zero, to decide whether we won it or not. So we just kept playing.
What is Robert Saleh like on the sideline?
Motivator, leader. His IQ of the game, man, I think is really what makes him stand out for most. And he does a great job, keeping us in the game, keeping us aware of what's going on out there, and calling the plays.
Do you think he's improved your game specifically?
Yes, absolutely. Whenever you get around, high IQ, guys, you get to, see how they go about the game, see how they watch the game, see how they call the game. And you get to, pick everybody's brain, The organization got a lot of great coaches, man. Down to our position coach, man. We just got great coaches, so we pick their brains a lot, man. We did learn a lot. Definitely elevated our game, all of ours. Yep.
Thanks, Jared.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Jake.
Thanks.
Energy every single day, and I'm just proud of him. I'm happy for him because he's just seizing his opportunity. This week is a big thing. The motto was, opportunity, with Tatum, with Chase, with a lot of guys, stepping up, and Chase was out there making plays, and I'm just super happy for him, super grateful to have him as my teammate.
Have you guys established a reward for the first interception?
Hey, man, we need to. And Chase was so close, too. That was the crazy thing. So, the opportunities are there. We just gotta keep working it, gotta keep beating it up, and it's gonna come.
How was Tatum in communication out there?
Tatum was awesome. Ever since me and Tatum stepped in here, we knew that, we were going to have an opportunity to do something special here, and just learning from the best guys out here. With Fred going down, Fred set a standard here that everyone tries to uphold. So Tatum, it was no lack of step, no lag off. It was just full throttle, making all the checks, making all the communications, just playing sound physical football, and you saw the end result of it today.
Are you guys a little more psyched up to play a game like tonight when you're on Sunday Night Football? I mean, how big a deal is that?
Hell yeah. Like it's one of those ones, like you're the last game the whole world is watching, and we go out there, there's one mission only, try to be 1-0. So it's definitely a factor, but at the same time we treat every game like every other game, but there's definitely a little bit more like playing Sunday Night Football for sure.
How much does it mean to see Fred up there on the big screen cheering you guys on?
It's awesome, man. Like I said, his impact on this team is everlasting because we just see the way we approach practice this week. We can't take a foot off the gas. We got to be full throttle. We have an opportunity to really make something out of this team. Really, an opportunity to really host our own Super Bowl, and everyone has that mindset. And with him having that, mindset, and then him having that impact across all of my teammates, all across me, it's inspirational. It gives us, that inch, and I feel like it's just gonna keep getting better and better as well.
What is Robert Saleh like on the sideline?
Electric. He brings all the energy. There's never like lack of juice. You know, everyone wants to play for him. He is a leader among men, and we all want to play for him. We all want to fight for him. We all want to go to war for him, and it's just great to have him as my DC.
How good does it feel to keep Bijan in check with only 40 yards rushing clock?
It was awesome. That was the plan. Like all week, we were watching the tackling plan. Like we knew that when it had the meanest jump cut in the league, like it was something that had it on our mind. We knew that if we let him get going, that he had an opportunity to beat us. So we took pride in that. You know, we were hunting to the ball, all 11 to the ball, and we just tried to extinguish the fire every chance we got. So like that hunt mindset, that whenever we step in between those green lines, like it don't matter who it is, don't matter if it's Bijan, don't matter whatever running back we face throughout this year, you know, that we all hunting trying to catch him. So it was great to, you know, limit him the way we did and then play really sound football, get that dub.
How big is it too just to get this win at home, knowing you guys are on the road for a couple games, you're not back here till November?
Yeah, it's awesome. Like it's like whenever we're around the home crowd, we got to take pride in that. We can't take that for granted. We got to defend home turf, and whenever someone comes in our house, we got to defend it at all costs. So it's great to have that dub. Great to have the fans being electric out there. I felt like it was damn near an earthquake out there on some of the stops. So it was awesome. Awesome.
Thanks, Malik.
Appreciate y'all.
Congrats, man.
Hey, it's your Warriors hype man, Franco Finn here for Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please give us a like and subscribe to Bay Area Sports Wrap's YouTube channel.